Alright, so we are now here at the base of Kilimanjaro at the Lemosho Gate. So we have 8-day journey. I think it's gonna be 7 to the peak. So starting out, I think it's just a pretty chill day up through the rainforest to our first camp of the night. So it's like about 12 o'clock here, so hopefully about a 4-hour day to camp, and then yeah, all through the rainforest, hopefully see a lot of cool things, and yeah, loading up on water and grabbing our lunch, and then yeah, we're off. Almost at camp. Made it to Big Tree Camp. We're at 2,700 meters above sea level. It's about like 5 o'clock-ish, so it's a really easy day. Started about total like 4 hours of hiking, so really cool to walk through the rainforest. The vegetation was awesome. We actually saw a lot of wildlife there, so, and yeah, really just like the surprise of the day was like how slow we're supposed to hike. The guides were very constantly just slow down. It was like one slow step after the other. So that'll be getting used to, but yeah, it's been a really great day. It's a very crowded campsite here. There's like 2 giant groups that we're nestled amongst, so it's a little loud, but should be cool. And yeah, I guess today was pretty awesome, just going through the rainforest. It rained a little bit, so we had to throw on our ponchos and walk in the rain for a bit, and it got a little slippery with the mud. So it'd be kind of nice to get to more of gravel and rocks and out of this like wet area, but it's been cool to see, and yeah. On to the next day. Today it was a rough night of sleep. It was pretty cold, but all good. Yeah, we're gonna we're disembarking in a couple minutes. We're gonna be going out of the rainforest up to the first campsite at Shira 1. It's a really short day. I think it's only like 4-5 hours of hiking, and we're just gonna chill there for the rest of the day. So we could keep going, but the way I guess the Lemosho Route works is that you can do it in 7 or 8 days. We chose the 8-day one because you have more time to acclimatize. And so a lot of this giant group behind me, thankfully they're going to go off to Shira 2, which will be there not today but tomorrow. So yeah, it should be a pretty, I think it's about twice the elevation we did today or yesterday. So we'll see how that goes, but we're slowly creeping up and up. But yeah, kind of cool to be out of the rainforest today. So we'll see how it goes.
Hakusikii unajua?
Jumbo. Almost there. It was tougher than I expected. Really hot, pretty rocky, but pretty fun. So about, I don't know, 30 minutes from the camp. We're just like kind of high noon right now, just getting beat down by the sun. Shira 1 camp finally. We ate some lunch, got a little washed up as much as we can. I was just crawled out of the tent. I can actually feel the air now. it's not even that high. It's 11,000 above sea level, so maybe a little bit longer, so maybe 12. So yeah, it's gonna be like this for a while. Yeah, so we have a lot of dust, a lot of wind. Everything is like just covered. So we're yeah, just gonna hunker in tonight. Tomorrow is the easiest day up the whole mountain. So it's like 5 miles, but very gradual, very chill. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna Alright, so today's the easy day. It got really cold last night. It was probably one of the coldest nights we'll have. But honestly set pretty well. I think some of the days in the United States I've had colder, so that's a good sign. Yeah, I think today's like probably our easiest day of them all. So just going from Shira 1 to Shira 2, it's like a 5-hour trek. Just slow, gradual uphill. We're probably only doing like 17,000 feet, maybe 15. So it's not much, and slow, gradual. We're not doing any like huge downhills or anything either. I think that tomorrow's day is gonna be pretty tough, but yeah. So it's gonna be kind of our last day in the alpine desert, and then on to the next thing. So yeah, see you there.
pale uwanja ndege. Derrick alishaenda akakutana na wageni wawili. Hao wageni aliokutana nao askari wa game. Ani kweli. Hapo nilikuwa ni bala.
All right, now we're at camp, all set up. So this is just like, since we have a downtime, so much downtime today, figured it'd be good to do a little camp tour. So this is our, behind me, that's our tent, and then we have, I think that's the kitchen. There's the lavatory. Some of the rest of our team here and here. So that's our kind of our group here. So let's go. Dining area here. So we just ate lunch, so it's all cleared up and cleaned. And then some seats, and then that is getting cleaned up and changing clothes. But yeah, that's enough for two. Yeah, I guess maybe it'd be good to show the toilet situation. So here we go. Fairly simple setup. I have a nice thing. It opens up with this handle. You pump 2 times, and yeah, you do your business. So that's camp. So today is just hanging out here for the rest of the day. I'm probably just gonna read and chill, recovering. Tomorrow it's gonna be a tough day. Probably the second hardest day that we have. So we'll see how it goes. The fun thing that's I think happening tonight is the soup, and the food has been really solid. The food's been great. The soup has been amazing. So I requested to learn how to make it. So I think I'll be able to record some of it while Sebastian and our chef Godfried makes it tonight. So I think that will be the next thing you see is them cooking the amazing soup. So yeah, see you next time.
Yeah.
Oh, that is better, yeah. Asante.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Good morning. So today we're leaving Shira 2 camp for Barranco camp, and it's a weird day because we're basically only getting like 80 feet of elevation gain, like total, but we're going up to about 1,500 feet and then straight back down to kind of where we're at right now. So it's like a little less than 3,000 feet gain today, and then descended 3,000 feet. So yeah, it should be a interesting day. It's gonna probably be our second hardest day. A lot of like probably rough bits where it's like large like step downs that will
yeah, we'll have to get through. Yeah, it's actually really cold. There's frost all over the ground now. And we're kind of like above the clouds, which is amazing. So today I think is gonna be a long day too, about 10, 11 kilometers, but all either down or up. And then it's gonna be about a 10, 11 hour day. So we're up, this is like around 6 o'clock, 6:30-ish now. And I'm gonna head out pretty soon and yeah, see what the day takes us. Yeah, and then by the end of the day, we'll be at Barranco camp, and really there's 2 short days left and then the big summit day. So yeah, pretty exciting. We've gone up quite a bit. You can kind of see, I believe that's roughly where our campsite was, just like a smidge of it. But what's crazy is you can kind of see all the way over there, probably by now 15 kilometers away, was Shira 1 from 2 days ago. So making a lot of progress, surely but slowly, but still. Mountain's pretty far away still, but getting closer and closer. All right, so we're at over 15,000 feet here at a lava tower. I think some people are gonna camp out here, but it's not advised. So we're going back down to where we started the day at a different campsite further along, closer. But yeah, that was a tough climb. So tired, I can feel the air. I'm also a little sick, so my voice is gone. So yeah, we're gonna head down now. it's raining. My voice is gone. I put away the camera. Now I'm just using the cell phone. This sucks. We're down quite a bit of elevation, but it's just cold, wet. We're just moving very slowly, but yeah. Kilimanjaro. All right, it's another cold morning, but much better morning than what we left off with yesterday. It was a pretty dreary day. Yeah, just the last like 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers up that downhill, just we're all in this rain cloud. Wasn't very fun. You couldn't really see anything. There's like a canyon we went down, but we couldn't see anything. It was just in a giant mist cloud. So I got cold and a little miserable, but not anything unexpected. So yeah, now we're here at Barranco camp, named after this giant wall called Barranco Wall, which is what we're doing today. We spend, I don't know, the first little bit of our hike just going up this wall, and it'll be kind of intense. Apparently, a lot of like scrambling on boulders, and kind of squeezing up that wall. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. It should be a fun challenge. And then yeah, we're a pretty chill day. It's like I think only 6 kilometers, so maybe 5 hours of hiking or something like that. So one of the easier days. So actually, the next 2 days are kind of considered easy, and then we have our big summit day. But yeah, it's going well. Really, it's now just after finishing yesterday, that was a good success. All of us are feeling, my dad and I are feeling really good as far as altitude goes. So I think we're in good shape. Yeah, so we'll keep climbing.
Atau yung kamera ini. Ada semua ini untuk aku kasih tahu ni.
Jumbo. Ah. Yes.
Yeah. You've done the hardest part.
Tajiri mtoto kama sala. Mimi bana. Napenda la zangu na mimi nazipenda pia. Hayo ndo balaa ilipo video. Hadi kweli.
So, fortunately, some bad news. Yesterday, my dad had a spill going down about half kilometer from the campsite on just the last little bit of downhill before we made it to our camp for the night. And when he fell, he like hit his face a little bit, but then reached out his arm and kind of hurt his like tricep pretty bad. So he can't use his right arm on his trekking poles anymore. So he still really was like strong getting out of the ravine that we were in. Probably easily could climb up to the summit tomorrow night, or really on in basically 20 hours from now. But it wouldn't be safe for him to get down. So unfortunately, he's not going to be able to summit, which is a real bummer. We were really, really close. Yeah. I stopped kind of recording a lot because of that. Yeah, it stinks that we couldn't be there together on it. But I mean, honestly, the guides and everyone were very great. Obviously, safety is the #1 priority, and as far as like his strength and getting up there is not the problem. It's on the way down, it's like walking in like deep sand, and like the gravel and rocks are slipping out from under your feet, and not having that second arm to kind of stabilize yourself. It's not worth the risk. So I think we're gonna all go up to base camp today together, which is about a 3-hour trek up. And then he'll spend the night there with us. I'll wake up in the morning, and then, or not in the morning, but at midnight around. And then he'll go down to Millennium Camp or the lower camp after that, while Sebastian, who's our guide, is taking me down. So I'll really from what time is it? It's like 7:30ish. So really in like 15-16 hours I'll be up, ready to summit. So it's exciting, but it's sad as well.
Bajang konsumen kena demo mang. Aska jamaa wetabaka.
Yeah. Yep. Good. All right, so we made it up to base camp. Oh, I'm sorry, I was recording a video. I realized I should make a video.
No, I heard it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, so we made it to base camp. That was
one of the harder days we've had. There was a lot of altitude, and so we're both up here chilling in the tent. And yeah, so I think mainly we're just relaxing for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be getting up at midnight or something like that and doing the summit attempt. And right now it's just too dangerous with my dad's arm to properly go down the hill, so it's no problem going up. That's the easy part, the summiting part, but it's all the loose gravel, volcanic rock, and scree, too dangerous to go down. So that'll be tonight. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, but I'm already feeling a lot of the oxygen. We're at 15,000 feet. Yeah, so it's pretty tiring, and I'm just gonna lay here for the next, I don't know, 10 hours. So see you then.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No way. Yes. Asante.
Chukua. Ani video nimepiga. So picha nipige picha.
All right, good. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, it's really dark, but that's okay. It is a tough, nauseous, light of freezing cold. Can't tell, but we're covered in frost. And yeah, super out of breath, but it was great.
So wind also.
Super windy.
Yes.
We're in
Super windy, super cold.
Uh,
This was amazing for sure.
uh,
Oh yes. But brother, you are so strong, man. I never
Thank you.
meet with the person who are very strong more than you.
Thank you.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Hey, we can't see anything. But yeah, I think we're just gonna get down now. It is storming now. Oh, bye.
Hakuna matata, wageni wako poa. Hakuna matata, na sisi tuko bomba. Hakuna matata. Oh, jambo. Jambo.
Okay, we were back at the campsite now. I had a big nap. Ate some lunch, but I'm like actually not hungry at all. It's like my altitude problems are most certainly nausea, so I'm like have the worst appetite right now. I was okay for a while, but I'm just not able to do it. Yeah, the mountain's still kind of cloud covered. So we were gonna stick around for the sunrise. Saw a little bit of it, and immediately clouds covered it. So that was a bummer to not see like that beautiful like sunrise just glowing across the clouds. Because there's just kind of just in this beautiful moment where like that was one of my least favorite things I've ever done. It was so tiring. So cold, but really rewarded. Yeah, so now we're just gonna walk down. I probably will stop recording most of the video stuff. And yeah, the trip was great. We have a day in the rainforest and then shuttle back to our hotel and off to the safari. But yeah, the thing that I think for me was like I was expecting more emotion when we
got to the summit. But I think it was just so dark and dreary that we didn't really get that. And then, so instead, actually, was when we came down, all of the team was like singing and cheering, and that was like probably my favorite part of this whole journey. I kind of teared up. It was just really individually like everyone, and just see the joy in everyone's face. So yeah, that's kind of Kilimanjaro. Great trip.
Nasema mzee wangu leo atabeba kitu kaka kitu akabeba. Naona atatoa.
See? Gotta find another one.
Be careful, bro. Maji yamejaa hapa maji.